Well, Michelle and I are first cousins, and we have grown up together in South Central Kansas. And as we both got interested in politics, we would sit around and talk about it a lot. And we decided, instead of just talking to somebody that agreed with each other, we needed to get out there and give our opinions to other people. I got tired of not getting any response from my legislator, and I didn't like the direction things were going in Kansas. And I decided, instead of just complaining about it, I'd try to do something about it. So I decided to run for office.
Well, why did I run for office? If you'd have asked me 6 months ago if I would be doing this, I would have said absolutely not. I'm not a politician. I don't even like politicians. But I decided that the time was now, because I could sit around and be an armchair critic for the Brownback administration, or I could try to do something about it. I also was very unhappy with the representation that we had from our current representative. I would have to say that for me, it's the 2012 tax cuts and the problem that we are having with the budget since then, because if we could fix the taxation problem, repeal part or all of the 2012 tax cuts and close the LLC loopholes, then we would have more revenue to work on the other problems with funding education, funding children's initiatives, funding Medicare programs for the elderly, and expanding Medicaid. I feel like the taxation has to come first, because we have to have the revenue restored that we lost.
I agree with Michelle. We need our revenues up so we can fund the important programs in Kansas. My top two issues are education and the rural hospitals, and I want to focus on those two issues and get them fixed.
My favorite place is Caldwell, Kansas, which is my hometown, where I was born and raised and lived in for most of my life. In fact, we have a wonderful view from our pasture up on top of the hill of the city of Caldwell, and that's one of my favorite places to go someplace. My favorite place is my hometown.
Other than my house, which is my favorite place, I love the Corbin, Kansas area. That's where I grew up, and I feel at home there. And I'm also happy whenever I'm with my grandkids. That's my favorite.